All right, welcome to the Play Properly channel. It's Larry and Derek here again, and another episode of our series there that Derek started.
It's a reunion smash up. Excellent. Well, Larry and I used to be roommates, and then Larry moved away.
Yeah.
Because
I'm broke.
Because he's crazy.
Because I'm broke.
Who would ever move from here? But anyways, so let's see. So we had.
It's another power combo showdown.
Sure, yeah. So we had a post back on January 7th on the Facebook group.
Smash posting.
That's right. I'm gonna butcher names. I gotta be careful with that. So Josh Fane Rogers, I think, posted, and he was saying that the Robot Innsmouth combo was too powerful for his house, so it was banned. And then he was asking what other combos were too powerful that were being banned. So we, Larry and I were like, well, that's ridiculous. That's not too powerful. I mean, okay, granted, Robot Innsmouth is definitely going to be a power combo, right?
Yeah.
We both agree.
Yeah, I agree.
There's no question. But this thought that it's too powerful, it has to be banned, well, that's absurd. There's lots of other power combos that are
better.
The equal to it or possibly better.
Yeah.
So we just thought, well, let's have some fun with that. So we kind of were like, okay, what should we do? So Larry's going to play Robot Innsmouth. Yes, we're using Titan, of course. I don't see why anyone would ever not use a Titan. The Titans, as far as I'm concerned, are just part of the deck now.
Yeah.
Although apparently some people think they're not, so fair enough. So we were like, well, what can we try? What would be a good power combo matchup? No holds barred, right? No holds barred.
So we picked the winner from our competition.
One of the winners.
Yeah,
I know. There's
a little bit of
controversy there. But anyways, it's not the point. The point is that all card games are inherently statistical. So we picked a combo that was high, if not the highest. So I'm playing the Killer Plant Alien combo. And this one is one of our... Both Larry and I independently discovered this combo. And it's one of the best, if not the best, combo for generating victory points outside of popping bases, which is what makes it so powerful. So, yeah, we're just going to throw the two, and we haven't really planned this. This just sort of...
Yeah.
Larry stopped by to visit, and we thought, what the hell, we'll do one. So yeah, let's get some bases out here.
Yeah. So it'll be 3 bases to start with. So the first one we got is the Great Library. After the base scores, all players with minions here may draw 1 card. We got Garrison with 2 monsters. When this base scores, if the total of all players' power here is 22 or more, player with the top 3 totals each gain 1 victory point.
Okay. I'll have to set that up.
And Rala, at the start of each player's turn, that player may destroy one of their minions here. If they do, they gain 1 victory point.
Okay. Rala! Okay, so that's for those...
we didn't bring monsters and all that stuff, so we'll have to get that out. You probably know where it is. It's your... Yeah, as we're using Derek's set, we're doing, of course, we're using all the bases in there.
You can talk. You want to talk about why?
Well, again, like special rules is supposed to be, you're supposed to use like the sets that you're actually using in there, but we find that they're very hard to figure out. I mean, wouldn't be that hard with the fewer decks you got, but when you got like practically everything, and like the colors start blurring in, you start you can't really. Some of them are kind of easy to figure out, but other ones aren't.
Even if you play the decks a lot, it's still going to be tough to remember what bases go to which faction, and even more to the point, which faction is in with which expansion. I can't even keep track of all that. Like, I don't know.
What they should have done is just put like a little either expansion marker or faction marker on there, and it would have been a lot easier.
They needed icons printed on the face of the bases.
Yeah,
that's just a huge. That's a bone of contention I have with the company. Like, what were they thinking? Like, that's such a simple thing.
Yeah. So and also, when you go into a tournament setting, like you get people to be using different matches, you don't have multiple bases, so you can't really spread it out. So it causes issues there too.
So we're trying to play as if we would be playing in a tournament. Really, is what we're doing here. So in a tournament environment, there's just no way that you could do that. Everyone would have to bring their own sets.
Even though I do my decks a little bit, I usually just use the bases come with. I kind of store my bases with the factions And I kind of just use those bases, but
Yeah.
but
Anyways.
you know, in some ways I like this one better too. But
In a perfect world, I'd have them all categorized and separated
yeah,
ideally, I guess we would have the bases with the factions and the factions all separated into their expansions. That's just honestly too much work for me. I have a life.
yeah. In the future, what I might do is somebody I think suggested was using sleeves on them. I use different color sleeves for the different factions.
That's an interesting idea. Yeah. So maybe we'll come up with something. But
Yeah.
anyways, for today, this is what we have. So it's just
Yeah.
all the bases, and I think I now have all the current.
Yeah, I think you got everything.
I think I've got all the factions at the moment.
Yeah.
So it's like literally every base in the game is in that stack right there. So it's kind of crazy. Okay, so we should probably rock paper scissors.
Oh yeah, I haven't done that yet.
1, 2, 3. There you go, it. All right, go.
Oh my god, on the first try?
No, this doesn't usually happen. So we got roulette at. Well, actually, we'll just do it this way. So we have. Oh yeah, we're gonna do the garrison. We got 2 monsters.
Yeah.
So first step, I use a different color marker for that. All right, so I got the monsters, treasure and monster decks out. So monster number 1 is Bigfoot. 2 treasures. If this is the only monster here, it's supposed to be powered, but it will not be. And then Ghoul, undead. If this monster is destroyed, place it on top of the monster deck. That won't matter. All right. So, but that's actually 2 substantial monsters, and it's actually 3 treasures. So.
Yeah.
That's substantial. So,
And then 7 on there,
9,
so-
so 19. So 19, so I'm just using the yellow one to mark the breakpoint, the current break, because the breakpoint is flexible in this. So the red one will be our current power, hopefully. Larry's pretty good at that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got garrison. When this base scores, if the total of all players' power here is 22 or more, the players with the top 3 totals each gain 1 victory point. Wow. Roulette, lots of victory points. At the start of each player's turn, that player may destroy one of their minions here. If they do, they gain 1 victory point. And the Great Library. After this base scores, all players with minions here may draw 1 card. Okay, so are we ready to roll?
Yep.
You won the draw, so you got to start.
Zapbot and another Zapbot.
It's off already?
4 power already. So Zapbot, I'm going to play an extra minion power of 2 or less, which you just did. And then I'm just going to draw 2, and it's your turn.
Interesting. Uh-oh.
Madness cards, remember?
Oh, that's true. Could come. Man, this could happen. I think you've got 1 or possibly 2 cards in your Innsmouth deck that could do mana. Well, I don't know if I like this. I'm going to play a Sprout at the Garrison. This is a bit of a gamble here. Strategic gamble. So the Sprout says, ongoing, destroy this card at the start of your turn. You may search your deck for a minion of power 3 or less, and play it here as an extra minion, and then shuffle your deck. That's my minion. My action will be Disintegrator on a Zapbot. Place a minion of power 3 or less on the bottom of its owner's deck. Just trying to limit his potential for getting victory points at roulette. I think that's going to be an uphill battle, but we'll just see how it goes. Much will depend on my draws. And I think I'm done. Drawing 2, 1, 2. You may go.
Alright, I'm going to play a Warbot.
Oh, wow. Good job.
Well, it can't be destroyed, that's why I'm not.
Exactly.
Oh, I forgot I was going to destroy Zapbot. Is that okay?
Ah! Play properly there. Okay, that's your 1 mulligan.
Okay.
Okay, play properly though.
Yeah. This is at the start of my turn, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So remember to play properly. This is how the channel name got started.
Exactly.
No, I'm just going to draw 2.
That's it?
Yep. Oh my god. How did I get a bad shuffle like this?
Okay, so I'm gonna play properly. Watch this. So, ongoing, destroy this card at the start of your turn. At the start of my turn.
Yep.
Destroying it. Oh, I should read it first. You may search your deck for a minion of power 3 or less and play it here as an extra minion. And we all know what that's going to be, right?
Invader.
Invader. What should be the top card? No, it's not. Hello, Mr. Invader. There it is. Invader. Ding, ding, ding. This is why I wasn't too concerned about roulette, because I knew I was at least going to keep pace with him. Okay, you want to cut that for luck for me, please? And then ding, ding, ding. I get my victory point.
So it's a 1-1 tie.
Put that there. So that is actually free. That doesn't actually do anything. Alright, so we're going to do a Weed Eater. This minion has -2 power on the turn you play it. So currently I have 6 power and Larry has 4, so that puts us at 10. And that's my minion. My action is going to be... I'm going to beam out the Invader. Invader comes back to my hand. And draw 2, 1, 2. I'm done. You may go.
Let's drop down to 9. I really got nothing to play. I'm going to play Tech Center just to draw a card. Hopefully you get something. So basically choose a base, draw 1 card for each of my minions there. So I got 1 minion. At least I drew a minion. Play locals. Reveal the top 3 cards of a deck. Play locals reveal to your hands.
There we go. 2 of them.
There we go. Now I'll start to get stuff. That goes in the bottom. And that's it. I draw 2 cards. Your turn, Derek.
Okay, my turn. So I will play Invader, gain a victory point. Ding, ding, ding. I have 2. Slightly ahead of Larry, although he's going to catch me. Then that's my minion for my action. I'm going to play Instagirl, play an extra minion. My extra minion is going to be Water Lily. Ongoing, draw a card at the start of each of your turns. I can only use 1 Water Lily per turn. And, Jesus, that's actually getting kind of close to popping.
I think it is popping.
Is it really? That didn't even count!
I think 11 plus 5. Oh no.
No.
16.
It can't be.
Yeah.
Oh, mon Dieu.
Yeah, you remember to count properly too.
Yeah, wow. Wasn't really paying that close attention. But anyways, that's fine. I don't mind. 1. I should have just been more conscious about my Invader. Drawing 2, 1 and 2. There we go. Now we're talking. See if they can see what's in my hand without showing Larry. Never mind.
Alright, my turn?
It is. It's the start of your turn.
Look this die.
Ding, ding, ding. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Alright, I'm going to play another locals. Nothing. I'm going to play Recruitment, draw up to 3 Madness cards. I will draw 3. We play an extra minion. For each one drawn, we play an extra minion.
Whoa. Larry's going crazy.
So I'm going to play another locals for my first one. Just in my hand.
Second one.
Second one is going to be Hoverbot.
Interesting.
So reveal the top card of my deck if it's a minion, which it is, and we play it as an extra minion.
Yeah, you didn't read it, that's fine. And
Yeah.
then
I can play it basically
you can
anywhere
play
I
it
want.
anywhere you want. It is not the first minion you played, so you don't get an extra play off of it, though.
Yeah. Let's go here. you've got, what, 11 power, right?
Correct.
So what am I at? I'm at 8. 8, and I still got
You
one more.
One more.
Mark bot archive. I'm gonna might as well put him out.
Tell the people at home what you're doing.
Okay. So I deployed a Micronaut archive from my other free minion play. I'm going after one of my Microbots. Good, this one is destroyed, draw a card, so it's a perfect one there. Then I'm gonna deploy Dagon. Special on my turn, I may play this Titan on a base where I have 2 or more minions with the same name. So I got 2. I get +1 power here for each of my minions here that's the same name as another minion, so I'll bump my power up by 2. Plus I have a talent, I can play an extra minion, which I'm going to play an extra locals. I'm going to draw another 2 locals in.
Good stuff.
So then I'm at the end of my turn, so that base pops. I'm going to get second place, unfortunately.
Yeah, but so I'm going to get 4 points and you're going to get 3. So that's a net gain of 1 for me.
So I get 3. So
yeah, that's it. Are we done?
Yeah.
Okay, so your play action, or your play cards phase is over.
Yeah.
So
no specials. Let me just double check. Yeah. No specials.
We don't really have a lot of specials in either of these combos.
Yeah. So I'll trade that in for a 5-er.
Okay, so yeah, so I'm getting 4.
Yeah.
You're getting 3.
That's because of the base there too. So.
Yeah. So when this base scores, if the total of all players' power here is 22, or actually, is it? No, it's not.
Oh.
It's not. So we don't actually get the extra victory point.
Okay.
We're only at 20. So that's good. So I get 3, Larry gets 2.
Okay,
So.
Yeah, we're playing properly.
Exactly.
We're rusty. It's been a while.
Speak for yourself, then, boy.
Okay, I'm rusty.
And I got 2, but I get 3, so I'm net at 5 now.
So you're at 5,
5.
and I'm at 4.
And so these are going to be gone, but we got to do the treasures.
Yep.
So there's 3 treasures. So I'm going to get 2, and Larry's going to get 1.
And you got first pick.
I get first pick. So treasure number 1 is the Wand of Dowsing, Potion of Halitosis, and Chainsaw of Bloody Dismemberment. All right. I'll take the Wand of Dowsing because it actually equates, it's essentially 2 treasure cards. So that goes to my hand, and then Larry gets a pick.
Potion of Halitosis.
Okay, and then I get the Chainsaw of Bloody Dismemberment.
Then I draw 2 cards.
Okay, so then these guys are gone.
And I'm
What does it
probably
say?
over 10. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Monsters
5,
destroy
6,
plus on top of the monster deck. Probably won't matter, but it could. And that monster is going there. Garrison is now gone. And we get a new base. The new base is the Wooden Horse. So 21, 3, 2, 1. After any player plays an action, he or she may give a minion your +2 power until the end of the turn. Meh. And
Sorry, I missed what base came out.
the Wooden Horse.
Wooden Horse.
And I think, tell me when your turn is done.
Yeah, I'm done.
You're all done?
Yeah, I discarded my 2. I discarded Mysteries of the Deep and Madness.
Okay. So what's your power there? Is it
3,
10?
6, 9, 10.
Only 10, eh? We're going to play Supreme Overlord. Return a minion to its owner's hand. We're going to return a locals to your hand.
Okay.
And then we're going to beam up. Return a minion to its owner's hand. Beam up another locals back into your hand.
Okay.
And that will slow you down a little bit. Drawing 2. 1, 2. I'm done. You can go.
Alright, I'm going to play the locals.
Three.
Oh, I forgot to kill one. No, well, too late.
Are you going to kill?
No, I've
Do you want the victory points or do you want the power to pop?
I actually forgot. So, no, you know what? I need more power to pop, really. Because I'm going to play Spreading the Word. Play up to 2 extra minions with the same name as a minion in play.
Okay.
So there'll be 2 more locals. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
You got 4. So that's 12, 13. You got 13 power.
Yeah.
There goes your alpha. Bye bye, alpha. But I think we're at 18, so I think we're popping.
I hope so. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, plus 5, 18. Yeah, we're right on pop, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to end my turn.
Okay, so.
Oh, actually, I can play an extra minion, right?
Didn't you already play 2? Or you played that?
Yeah, I played with that.
Oh, sure.
so
Yeah,
that
maybe you can, yeah.
So, I'll play one more local.
Oh.
And then I got 2 more in my hand. So I'll pump it up by another 3. And then I got a special to play.
Uh-oh.
When the base pops.
Larry, what are you doing? Don't be a jerk. Okay, fine, do it.
Choose a base and a player.
Oh, yeah.
Choose a space.
I knew you had
and
that. I knew you had that.
And yeah, move one of his or minions from that base to another.
Move it?
No, you move it.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, that
Let's
player.
See. Let's see. That player moves one of his or her minions from that base to another. Alright. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 5s are 15, 16.
Base still pops because it's part of
It's special. You may play this before base scores, so that's right. We'll go over the Great Library.
Alright, then I'll collect my
Wow, good job. Okay.
4 plus, here's that one there, so you get a 5.
Yep. Okay, so you get 4 unanswered points. Good job. That's the Potion of Halitosis that did that. That's a powerful card. I was tempted to pick it,
Yeah.
and I didn't. But yeah, I forgot you had it. I don't know how I forgot. So I don't get any points. But before that, at the beginning of that, I had 5. We were 5 to 4, so I was 1 point in the lead, and you're now 3 points in the lead.
Hive of Scum Abilities, the new base, 18, 4, 2, 1. After the first time each turn that you may play an action that directly increases the power of one of your minions here, draw a card. And then I'll draw my 2 cards, and then it's your turn.
So I'm going to play Invader. Gain a victory point. Ding, ding, ding. I'm starting to catch up. So I'm now up to 6, and you have 8.
Yep.
No. Yeah, that's right, 8. So 6 to 8. My action then... Yeah. So my action is return a minion to its owner's hand and play an extra minion. So I will return a Supreme Overlord to my hand and play an extra minion. The extra minion that I play will be the Supreme Overlord. You may return a minion to its owner's hand. The Invader goes back to my hand. And I will then draw 2 cards. 1 and 2. I'm done. Now we're talking.
Alright, I'm going to play Zapbot. I'm going to play an extra minion of power 2 or less. Should be the locals.
You got to be almost out of locals. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think I've got to be pretty close.
Actually, I can examine your discard pile, so I will do so.
And then I'll play Spreading the Word. Play up to 2 extra minions with the same name as a minion in play. Those are going to be locals again.
So there's now 6 minions, 6 locals in his discard pile and 3 on the table. So he's only got 1 more local that he hasn't acquired. And it may well be in his hand.
Dagon can come back out again.
Mm-hmm.
And that will also allow me to play an extra minion, which would be another local. Oh, darn it, there goes my alpha.
Bye-bye, Alpha.
3, 6, 9, 12, 13,
14.
14, so up to 19.
Whoa, it pops.
These
That's
pops.
fast. Damn. So that is a very... We know that this is a very, very fast deck. This might be one of the fastest decks in the game.
Yeah.
But there you go. Good job. So...
Specials?
No.
Nope, not for me.
Okay, so I still got my 2 points for my Spring Orbital. That's not too bad.
So I'll exchange 6 to go with my 4, give me a 10.
There's a 10. So Larry's at 12, and
I'm
I
at
get
12.
2. So Larry's very close to winning now. So I'm at 8. 8 to 12. So I'm 4 points behind.
And the new base is Palooza, 643. Before this base scores, each player may move one of their minions to here.
Palooza, as in Lollapalooza.
And then I draw 2 cards, and it's your turn.
Interesting.
And also, I still got 3 madness.
It's
cards,
true.
so-
It's true. So he's actually -1 victory point at the moment until he can get rid of those.
I'm definitely thinking the Innsmouth robots is definitely a power combo.
Oh yeah.
Even with my bad draws at the very beginning, I still managed to get out there and pound it out.
I don't think no matter how good it is, it warrants being banned though. It's not nearly that good.
The only thing you really have to do is just base it faster than you can put on invaders.
Right.
And I think you kind of made a mistake by kind of losing that one invader too.
No, because I had both in my hand, so I wasn't too
okay.
worried about it.
Alright.
I mean, it's true normally, it would be true, but in this case, I don't think it mattered. Anyways, it was something that... The base definitely snuck up on me. Wasn't paying close enough attention. Playing too quick. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to use this round to throw out a scout. So scouts are good. So special, after this base scores, you may place this minion into your hand instead of your discard pile. So we'll put a scout out there. And then I'm going to use this opportunity to play the Wand of Dowsing, draw 2 treasure cards, and then shuffle this card and the treasure card discard pile into the treasure deck. So basically I'm getting 2 treasure cards for the price of 1 here. So... see if anything's any good. So that goes here. Larry, would you mind shuffling?
Okay.
Not that it really is likely to matter. But I think that's the end of my turn. So I'll draw 2. 1, 2. I'm done. You may go over this.
I'm going to play a Warbot at Wooden Horse. I know this minion cannot be destroyed. And I'm finally going to get rid of one of my madness cards.
Okay.
I'm going to draw 2, and then your turn.
So we know that Larry has 2 madness cards left, so he's still at -1 to his overall victory points. So overall, he's at 11, whereas what am I at? 8 still. So I'm kind of 3 points behind. So we're going to go... Minion is going to be the Water Lily. So ongoing, draw a card at the start of each of your turns. I can only do that once per turn. And then that's my minion. My action is going to be Sleep Spores on the Great Library. So I'm playing a base. Ongoing, other players' minions have -1 power here, minimum power 0, which is what I really need to be playing against this combo. I wish I'd have got that card sooner. However, just to point out, I know that he's got 9 of his 10 locals in his discard pile. So Dagon's probably not coming out again this game. Unless he... I mean, certainly he's got the capacity to reshuffle his discard pile, but... we'll see how that goes. Anyways, that's my minion and my action. I think that's the end of my turn, unless I'm forgetting something. I don't think I am. So, yep. Draw 2, and you may go. There we go.
Alright, I'm going to get rid of my other madness card.
Okay, so he's now officially 12 points.
Yep. I'm going to play a Zapbot here and a Microbot guard. I can't kill anything, so...
So he gets 3 points down. Or 3 power down. No, actually, he only gets 1. You have a total of 1 power.
Yeah. Then I draw 2.
So we're a total of 7 here right now. So, you'll notice that Larry's deck, this combo, can put down a whole lot of power really fast, but it's the kind of situation where you'll blow your wad after a short period of time, and then you're maybe going to be left with not much left that you can do. We'll just see. Maybe, maybe not. Certainly it's challenging. Right.
My thinking right now is because I got so much of a lead is I want to spread myself to make certain I'm on each base. So if you pop anything, is there a way to get back where you pop a base without me on it? So.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'll play. Oh, at the start of your turn, draw a card. I almost forgot. Okay, so back to what I was gonna do. Invader, gain a victory point. Catching up. I had 9 to his 12, only 3 points behind. And then my action will be Instagrow, play an extra minion. The extra minion will be a collector. You may return a minion to power 3 or less on this base to its owner's hand, so the invader goes back to my hand for a net gain of 2 power for me for that base for this turn. And I'll draw 2, 1 and 2. I'm done, you may go.
I'm going to play another Zap Bot and another Microbot Guard. Destroy minions base power less than the number of minions you have here. I've got 4 minions, so I'll destroy your Water Lily.
Okay.
Get rid of your extra card draw. And then for my action, I'm going to play in Plain Sight. Play in a base, your minions here are power 2 or less are not affected by opponent's cards. So your keep spores won't affect me. 2, 4, 5, 6. So that'll be 11. I can also deploy Dagon because I do have 2 minions there.
Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look. So special. On your turn, you may play a Titan. Play this Titan on a base where you have 2 or more minions with the same name. So you got 2 guards.
Okay.
Actually, 2 Zapbots as well.
So +1 power for each of my minions here. That's the same name as another minion here, but it's just added power. It's not added to them, so it keeps them still below 2.
Right, yeah. And actually, Larry definitely got a little bit lucky there. He's got all of his minions are actually doubled up, so all of his minions are getting the Dagon boost.
Yeah.
Or all of his minions give Dagon the boost.
Actually, yeah, so that'd be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So my card is effectively, it's not destroyed, but it's effectively nullified.
Yeah.
Which is irritating. And definitely a little bit of luck here for Larry.
Yeah, well, also Dagon's worded too because it doesn't add the power to it.
No, I know. Yeah, no, that's not luck. That's deliberate.
Yeah.
So really, what we're seeing is we've got 6. You got 10 power. Is that correct?
Yep.
And I have 5.
Yep, for 15.
Okay. There we go.
And then I draw 2 cards.
Good stuff. A lot of cards in my hand that I can't do much with. He's excited?
Not really excited, but I thought maybe I'll just show people what I got.
Yeah.
If you can see it that well, I don't know.
Yeah, I just, I think the odds are against me now. Let's try something. I'm gonna. You only got 4 cards, eh?
Sorry?
You only got 4 cards in your hand?
I only got 4 cards in my hand, yep.
Yeah. Let's try this. Let's do a probe. Look at another player's hand and choose a minion in it. That player discards that minion. And then I know it's in your hand, and then I can make some decisions.
See. Tell everybody if you want.
Oh, so he's only got 1 minion, which is good to get rid of. So that actually tells me a lot. After base screws, yeah, minions with the same name on that base into your hand instead of the discard pile. Well, that doesn't really help though here. It kind of does, but same name on that base. You can actually put all those back in your hand. Each minions of power 2 or less gain.
+1, but then your thing will take no effect though.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's the only minion you have. So where does it go? Is it discards it? So that minion is discarded. So that's actually a big deal because that means you've got no minions.
Yeah, and I can't use the reclaiming thing to reclaim my other Microbots either.
Exactly. So that actually tells me less. That's why I did that, because more reconnaissance. It lets me know. Okay, so. Okay. So I'll play an Invader. gain a victory point. That tells me I don't have to worry about my invader. So that actually bumps me now up to 10 points. So I'm inching my way closer. It's 10 to 12, right? 10 to 12. Minion action, and I think I'm done. Actually, that might be a bad idea. Oh, whatever. Oh, yeah, you got the +2, don't you? Yeah, you can pop the base. Oh,
No, I can't.
No?
No, because
those
two go down.
Oh, gotcha.
If that thing wasn't on there, yeah, I could
Gotcha.
have popped the base, but
I see, okay. I draw my 2. There we are.
it's nothing I got in my hand is useful, so I just gotta straight
Oh,
draw
I
2.
have to discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have to discard 1 card, which is totally fine because I got a lot of junk.
And I got a good draw, so I'll just show people what I got there.
I'll just chuck that one. You got a good draw, did you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you just drew? Didn't do anything?
Yep. Couldn't do anything. Good for one turn, just added an extra 2 power, but doesn't pop the base, so what's the point?
Mm-hmm. So Dagon's... no. Okay, so the 2 Zapwots. So if the Zapwots get increased to power, then they're no longer affected by any plain sight.
Yeah.
But the Microbot guards would be. Because the Microbot guards are currently 1...
No, there's still ones. Dagon just adds power.
I know, but they're 1.
Powers
So if they were to get an extra boost, then they would still be a 2. 2 or less. Still be 2 or less. Okay, so that would be...
See, one thing when I'm playing against aliens, I'm always thinking about how much of a lead I got, right? So those 2 points are really... So now I'm in a spot here where if he pops that base on me, we're going to be tied. And then that's when the invaders get really... problematic. This is the word I'm looking for.
That might be the word you're looking for. There's nothing in the game that says you can discard your own card played on a base, right?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. Grasping at straws. See, that wouldn't probably help anyways. No, I'm screwed, I think. I don't think I can make this work. Tight, it was close. Damn it, it's so close. Okay, so you have +1 power here for each of your minions here that has the same name as another minion here. So they're all +1. So it would probably make more sense to do this. So we've got 3, 6, 8, 10. Well, I could do that. I think I have to. I think that's my only choice. My only choice. It's not a good choice. But it's the only choice in which the game continues. So, my turn has not yet begun, correct?
Yep.
So it begins. I will play a collector. He may return a minion of power 3 or less on the base of his owner's hand. I'll decline. Play an action, play the 3 extra minions that all have the same name. I'll play 2 sprouts. So that then gives me 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's 14. I have 14 power. It means I'm sacrificing my invader for the victory points, for the win. And that will put you at 14, and that'll put me at 14. And we'll be dead tied. Means
Okay.
I've still got a kicking chance. Any specials that you can screw me up?
No, just after base scores, put any number of remains of the same name on the
Yeah.
base in your hand instead of the discard pile.
Gotcha. Okay. Bye-bye, Invader. I got a fair number of victory points on Invader.
Yeah, that only works on 1, right? So I can only work on the Zapbots, I think.
No, that's not what the card says. I
Any
will
number
point
of
out...
minions with the same name on the base of your hand instead of the discard pile. Oh, any number.
So Scout, special after the space is scored, you may place this minion into your hand instead of discard pile, so I keep the Scout. The rest I'll go to the discard pile. And Sleep Spores is gone. And that pretty much tapped me, but
After the space scores, all players with minions here may draw a card.
yeah, that's actually
I'm gonna do that.
Down with that. I'll draw a card. Oh, very good. And ooh, he's excited. That was my turn. That's
Miskatonic University, after the base scores, winner may search their hand and discard pile of any number of madness cards and return them to the madness. 3/3/2. Alright, this changes things. I might not play that card now. Alright, I'm gonna play a nuke bot here. I'm gonna draw. Right now, even through this card will help me out a lot. It also would help him, and I don't, with this tie game, I kind of don't want to play it right now.
okay. My turn, right? My turn.
Yep.
I'll play a Scout at Miskatonic University. So special after the space is scored, you may place this minion into your hand instead of discard pile, and then I have to decide on an action. I'll play the Chainsaw of Bloody Dismemberment on the Scout. So playing a minion, and this minion is +2 power. So it's 5. And then I'll draw 2. I think I'm good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Yeah, I'm at exactly 10.
Alright, I'm going to play Microbot Fixer. If this is the first minion you played this turn, you may play an extra minion. Plus ongoing, each of your Microbots gets +1 power. Use a Microbot, so I'll add 2. So when we play an extra minion, I will play Hoverbot.
Ooh, it's getting up there fast.
Reveal the top card of my deck. If it's a minion, you may play it as an extra minion. Otherwise, return it to the top of my deck.
It's not. Excellent.
That sucked. That was not what I was hoping for.
No dig on for you.
You know what? Might as well. Play Tech Center. With that base, draw 4 cards.
Oh, you're gonna flip your. Look at that. Now you power
Oh,
your deck.
I got all my.
Not yet. Not
Oh,
yet.
that's right.
Don't
That's
you
right.
dare. Play properly. You don't do nothing until it's time to draw.
Yeah. And now I'm at the end of my turn, so now I would be drawing.
Now you've been shoveling. Yes, now you're been shoveling.
See, I didn't have to play that card and put his invaders back into his deck. I mean, I'm still gonna have to discard, but I'd rather discard than. You wanna cut it for luck? Alright, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So new acolytes card, I'm going to discard that now. Player shuffle means discard piles back in your deck.
Just discard the cards. You don't have to read them out.
Yeah. I don't need 2 of those.
You discard it for?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, good.
Yeah, discarded 3.
Oh, okay. I thought you had 14 cards, but okay. Are you done?
Yep. Well, I had the extra play, so that's why I did less.
Yeah, maybe. Alright. So things do start to get interesting now.
How many points you got?
14.
You got 14?
Well, you're supposed to have 14 as well.
Yeah.
I don't know why you don't.
It's basically whoever wins the next base.
Yeah, I'm really wishing I had an invader. But I needed to sacrifice the invader. Now, you're right. Now that first base,
Yeah.
that was a mistake. It probably was. In hindsight, that probably was a mistake. Although I was just feeling like I didn't need both of the invaders in my hand.
But right now it's...
No, it's tripling. I could win the game right now if I had the invader.
Yeah.
So, anyways, blah blah blah. I think what I need to do is play an action, and the action is, oops, no, that's not the right card. Try that again, take 2. The action is crop circles. Choose a base and return each minion on that base to its owner's hand. You fell into my trap.
All right, that's...
I just let Larry play a couple rounds there.
That hurts.
Getting close, and then... Okay, so that's my action, and then my minion. I'll throw a scout at the wooden horse. And I think that's probably all that I'll do. I'll draw 1 and 2. I'm done. You may go with Larry Lewis.
Alright, well, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play as much stuff as I possibly can, so I'll start off with the Microbot Fixer. So basically, this is the first minion you play this turn. I may play an extra minion. Ongoing, each of your Microbots here is +1 power. I will then play an extra minion. I will play a Zapbot. Another Zapbot.
The trouble with the robots is they come out so fast. If you've got the cards in your hand.
And then I'll play Microbot Alpha.
Oh, you got the Alpha! Oh, that's why you're excited. Okay.
Gains +1 power for each of the other Microbots. All the other minions are considered Microbots.
Yeah.
So then Microbot Fixer.
I would be surprised if you can't pop this base in one turn.
Yeah, so the Microbot Fixer will then give me another 3. And then that gets me +1 power feature. Your other Microbots.
Don't worry about counting it as we go, Larry. Just count it at the end. Unless you absolutely need to know. Do you got more you can do? Yes, you have one more minion you can play. Your Fixer, you haven't... Oh, no.
No, my Fixer is what I played with the Zapbots off of.
Yeah. So you need to bring Dagon out now.
Dagon comes out.
Because of Zapbots, by the way?
Yeah. So with the same name, so that will be another 2 power.
Mm-hmm.
Sacred Circle, playing a base, telling me to play an extra minion here with the same name as another minion here. So I will play another Microbot Fixer, which is then going to give me another 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh Jesus. Yeah.
5, 6, 7.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And then I can play an extra minion because of
exactly.
him.
Yeah.
Which I'll play a new bot.
Yeah.
So.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even bother counting anymore. I know what's up there.
So, 14-14, Larry definitely wins that base. But I would have to say that my deck, I didn't have a lot of luck getting the cards. My draws weren't fabulous. I did get one of my bosses, but I didn't get both bosses. So even still, and actually in hindsight, I guess probably letting that second, letting the second invader go in hindsight was a bad call. That was a mistake. So even with all that said, we ended up tied, and the last base is what did it.
Yeah.
So. I definitely don't think there's any cause whatsoever to be banning this combo. In fact, I'd like to play this. I'd like to have a rematch and see after another iteration if I got a better draw, how things would go with a better draw.
Be for another video, another time.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe even later tonight. Who knows? Okay. I think we're done.
Yep. Thanks
Good
for
job.
watching the
Good
play
job,
property.
Lewis. Well done.
Yep. Another victory in my hat. Hopefully more to come. Thanks for watching Play Property channel.